Hi.
Oh, hello. It's Charming Disaster, and we're here with you for this week's edition of the Quarantine Livestream.
Black and white edition.
That's right. Hello, everyone. We see Fred and Jeanette, Justin and Mike and Melissa and Misty. It's nice to see you all. At least your names in your itty-bitty profile photos. And Michael. We saw some of you over on Instagram before, which means that our promotional efforts...
It's working.
It's working.
It's working.
That's right. I see Ciara, I see Carrie and Eve and Sarah and Matt and MC. It's like an all-star audience
This is
tonight.
an all-star cast.
Mm-hmm. So welcome everyone as we see you tuning in. Let's see, a couple of quick announcements here at the top of the show. Mm-hmm. Hello Donald, hello Derek. This is a donation-based show, like every week, which means that if you are in a position to support the show financially, we appreciate that. Here, I'll throw the donation links up on the screen. We have a Venmo, we have a PayPal, you can get virtual tickets. Also, today is Bandcamp Friday, which means that anything you purchase on Bandcamp, all the money goes to us. Bandcamp lets us have it because they are awesome to artists. Yeah. So this is an especially great day to catch up on your merch, but we'll talk more about that later. And if you are not in a position to give,
this is our gift to you.
That's right.
Boy, it's been a crazy week. I'm glad we can all be here together and just take a little moment, take a little pause, and just enjoy our company all together here.
You know, it's funny. We talk lately a lot about touring and missing touring. And I was thinking the other day about how one of the sort of key things about touring is things that are different and things that are the same. So every day, the place is different and the room is different and, you know, the city is different and the people, but like the things you wear and the things you eat and the songs you play and being in the car, all those things are the same in this almost like ritualistic way. And I feel the same way about this show. Is that every week is so bonkers and different, but here we are every Friday. It is a steady metronome that keeps me sane.
And it's always special. But the regularity of it's somewhere between like a routine and a special event. It's really cool.
We're going to begin with a ritual, which we usually do, which is drawing a couple of tarot cards to kind of set the tone, set the theme. And this week we're going to draw 2 cards.
Yeah, let's talk about... All right, well, let's draw them and then we'll talk about the deck a little bit.
You want to draw one and I'll show one, I'll show the other?
Right.
Okay, yep. It's hard to read what they say, but the one I'm holding is the Strength card.
This one that I'm holding says Holding Together.
Holding Together.
This is from the Pixel Spirit Tarot deck, developed by the designer and programmer Patricio Gonzalez Vivo. So each one of these has a little bit of code. So this is computer code that is used to generate these images, and it has a full tarot deck of the major arcana and some other extra ones. So this is really cool. We thought it would be perfect for our black and white sessions today.
Yes, and a shout out to Minion for turning us on to these.
We love these.
Yeah, they're really cool. Also, you can't tell, but they have gold edging, so they're really pretty, and they're a little heavy. And when you have the whole deck in your hand, it kind of gleams.
Oh yeah, should we post the?
Oh yeah, and Hench Person Dan's gonna post the link to the Pixel Spirit deck if you're interested in that. So the theme of this show, like these cards, is duality. And we've been thinking a lot about opposing teams and things seeming black and white and conflicts between what might be 2 sides of the same coin.
Yeah.
And so I've been thinking a lot about that. And the other thing that I've been thinking about a lot, I mean, feel free to jump in at any time, is the thing that I like to think about a lot because it's really neat, which is locusts.
I think about them a lot.
Definitely the best biblical plague. I mean, there's some good biblical plagues, but that's my fave. But locusts, so you might not know this. I mean, you probably all know this because, like, we've met you now. But locusts and grasshoppers are not actually different creatures. Locusts are a kind of version of grasshoppers. There's a thing that happens sometimes when grasshoppers are subjected to certain conditions or situations. Crowding, not enough food, stressful circumstances. And these sort of benign grasshopper creatures transform, not just in their behavior, but they actually transform physiologically. Similarly to how, like, metamorphosis transforms, like, a pupa into a winged creature.
But this is all physiological?
It's physiological and it's behavioral. So just as, like, a caterpillar and a butterfly are the same creature transformed and they act very differently, grasshoppers subjected to certain stresses become locusts. Grasshoppers are solitary creatures. Locusts swarm en masse, and then they...
Can I show the picture?
Yeah, show the picture.
There they are. Locusting. Scary.
And I guess it comes to mind just because we think of them as monstrous and as different, but in fact they are the same creatures under stress.
Yeah.
And it does something to them. And
right, certain conditions force this extreme behavior.
Yeah. So so that's my locusts monologue.
Locusts, yeah.
They're
cool.
neat. Yeah. Oh, and there's one more thing, which is that they have gotten grasshoppers to change into locusts in, like, laboratory situations by placing them in enclosures that, like, kind of brush up against their sides, which kind of mimics the feeling of being crowded. And I was thinking about it also because, like, we've all been, like, cooped up in these like enclosed spaces and going a little crazy and
stressed.
Like, and we're all and like the stresses of the plague and the economy, and like we're all sort of like getting a little crazy. And I just I feel like we need to just understand that we are also still grasshoppers. Like
we are all the things.
We are all the things. We will be taking some requests tonight. So if you have songs that you want to hear, we will be taking a couple of suggestions later in the show. But we are going to start with a song that kind of speaks to our outfits, the themes of the show, and what we like to think of as the greatest love story ever told.
Perhaps you've heard of the two greatest lovers, Spy versus Spy.
That's right. And there's some other good interpretations of this image. A couple Halloweens ago, the Chrysler Museum did some costume reenactments. This is not technically supposed to be Spy versus Spy.
But it's just what we think it looks like.
This is two gallery hosts, our friends Taylor and Jack, as Nancy Camden Witt's Hagar and Sarai in 2018. Please check out the Chrysler Museum in Norfolk, Virginia. Shout out to the Chrysler. We actually shot one of our Tiny Desk concert videos at the Chrysler a few years ago. Not in the museum, but like in the historical house.
Historic house. That's right.
Yeah, if you look up the String Break song Tiny Desk contest video, that was thanks to the Chrysler.
Yeah, we kind of like snuck in there.
We kind of snuck in. We had some pals who were working there. They
very
were
echoey. That's what I remember.
Yeah. All right. Anyway, shall we?
Yes.
Okay.
with the diplomat at the banquet. They start the slow walk down the hall. And as he puts a match to a cigarette, she eyes the camera on the wall.
He climbs to the second floor like an acrobat and pulls the Rothko off the wall. Takes out a stethoscope from his backpack and hears the tumbler slowly fall. We were playing for time. One more situation where we might be double crossing the line. We were playing for time. Milking every moment from those seconds slipping by. She asks him if he wants a little nightcap, perhaps a port from 64. Very good year. Is someone listening through a water glass, standing just outside the door? He finds the dossier with the microfiche and breathes to steady, shaking hands. Opens the attaché from the agency and swaps an altered set of plans. We were playing for time. One more situation where we might be double crossing the line. We were playing for time, milking every moment from those seconds slipping by. She slips the envelope from his cummerbund and ties him neatly to a chair. Oh, I forgot something. Alright, let's come back. Yeah, do yours again. She slips the envelope from his cummerbund. Different envelope. And ties him neatly to a chair. When he wakes, she'll be long gone with the access code. A new tattoo, the dye washed from her hair. He makes his getaway with a laundry chute when he hears the wail of the alarm. Checks the coordinates for the rendezvous. Wonders just how long this can go on. We were playing for time. One more situation where we might be double crossing the line. We were playing for time, milking every moment from the seconds slipping by. Trust your lover, blow your cover, going under, days are numbered. See you across the room, heart skips a beat. The rush of danger feels like love. We slip a little bit every time we meet. We're both awaiting orders from above. Are you my nemesis or my better half?
it matters less and less. Sodium pentothal or a polygraph. We know all the tricks to beat the test. We were playing for time. One more situation where we might be double crossing a line. We were playing for time. Milking every moment from the second slipping by. Trust your lover, blow your cover, going under, days are numbered. Trust your lover, blow your cover, going under, days are numbered. We were playing for time. We were playing for time. We were playing for time. We were playing for time.
Well, let's see. Liz Prince, you made me crack up in the middle of the song when you questioned how many
envelopes?
How many envelopes could there be in a cummerbund? Well, the thing
Very
about
small envelopes. Very, very small.
I mean, the thing about a cummerbund is it's like got multiple layers. So
How many envelopes?
yeah, I mean, the people have answered at least, all right, 2 or 3. Maybe it depends on how many folds there are in the cummerbund.
How big the envelopes are.
So true. Mm-hmm. Yep. Oh, interesting question. Will you tell us a botany fact? I'm gonna throw this one at you.
Are you?
Yeah, you're the one with like the garden window box thing going.
Yeah, let's see. Well, let's talk about we talked about oak galls, right? One of our favorite things about oak galls. And oak galls are those kind of almost tumors that are created by the oak gall wasp, which kind of sits on a bud of the oak tree or like the budding leaf of an oak tree and puts some enzyme into it, which kind of hacks the code of the leaf itself, and it creates this ball, and inside goes the oak gall wasp, and uses that to kind of do its thing, lay their eggs, and kind of breed that way. But there's another vine that is a parasite of this parasite, and I forget what the vine is called, but that vine goes into the hole of the oak gall and finds the oak wasp's larva and kind of attaches to it and uses the nutrients of the larva to kind of grow stronger. So it's a parasite on a parasite.
That's amazing. Although I feel like it's maybe a bit pejorative to describe an oak gall as a parasite, because it doesn't really hurt the oak tree. People just think that they're ugly.
It's symbiote or something, or what is? There's a term for parasite that is they're mutually.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, I don't know if it's
it doesn't hurt.
Yeah, it doesn't hurt. It's not really like a symbiote, but it doesn't hurt the oak tree. Sometimes they're referred to as oak apples.
Oak apples.
And they're high in tannins like oak leaves, and so people use them to make ink.
Though in extreme cases it can hurt the oak tree. But anyway, extreme cases of anything can hurt anything.
Right, it's all about moderation.
It's all about moderation. Speaking of which, are we having cocktails?
Oh yes, let's have cocktails.
Okay.
Make me a cocktail.
I'm gonna make you a cocktail.
All right.
Of your.
Thank you.
To your specifications.
Yes. Thank you.
So we have a little slice of ginger, and we have some Poe Museum brewed ginger tea.
It's lemon ginger tea.
Lemon ginger tea.
Twinings, not the weird brand that you've got.
I don't know who you're talking to. And then we're going to mix it with some
I'll hold this.
Bourbon.
Thank you.
When.
Good. Thank you.
Okay.
All right.
And do you want bitters with that or anything?
Oh, sure. Why not? Live a little. So So just to recap, we have bourbon and lemon ginger tea, which is at room temperature.
Mm-hmm.
This is very important.
Yes.
And some fresh ginger and some bitters. And we're gonna call this one it's not a hot toddy. It is like...
It's not a cold toddy.
It's not a cold toddy. It is a Luke toddy.
Luke toddy.
Luke toddy. You know, hot toddies get a lot of press, but what about the other toddies? Other temperatures of toddy?
The other temperature of toddy.
All right, so that's my cocktail. What's your cocktail?
Okay. All right, I'm going to use a different bourbon rye. These rye were provided to us by the Camille twins.
Thank you, Minion.
Thank you, Minion and Katie. This is the Wormwood rye.
Oh, and that's Luke toddy, Toddy, like a hot toddy, not a toddy, but a toddy. There we go. Yeah, tepid toddy.
Tepid toddy.
Yeah, tepid toddy is also an acceptable variant.
And I'm putting some Saint Germain because I want to live forever.
Mm-hmm. So I'm sorry. So you have Wormwood bourbon and Wormwood rye and Saint Germain
and a little bit of absinthe.
Is it really absinthe?
It really is.
It's not just a bottle that you wrote absinthe on a label and stuck it on?
It is. See, they could see it.
It's in green ink. You can't
It's in
tell.
green ink.
Yeah.
And this is called the Green Fang.
Green Fang. Similar to the Live Forever.
Similar to Live Forever.
All right. Well, cheers.
Cheers.
We drink to your health.
To your healths. Seems like you need more bourbon in it.
Yeah. All right. Thank you. All right. That's good.
Okay. Cheers.
Cheers. All right. So you've probably been wondering, have we been writing any new songs?
Oh, yeah.
And the answer is kind of. There's one that we've been working on since the summer. Mm-hmm. We visited my parents when we played a show up in Western Massachusetts, and am I doing this right? This introduction? Should I tell it this way? Or should I wait? No, I shouldn't wait. I should just...
Don't wait.
All right. So we were like out on the deck, and there's flower pots, and sometimes my parents get hummingbirds, and we saw one. We were very excited.
Mm-hmm.
I said,
"Look, a hummingbird!"
Look, a hummingbird. And my dad says, without like breaking stride, can't remember the words.
Right.
Right. And we thought that was really...
Yeah. So we,
clever.
right there, we
started writing a song inspired by that remark of my dad's. And so you want to just...
I'll
yeah, it's kind of work in progress. Yeah, work in progress. Yeah. Mm-hmm. Bumblebee,
why do you always gotta bump into me?
Fly around so clumsily. Bumblebee. Dragonfly, look at me with your compound eye.
Can't breathe fire, don't know why.
Dragonfly. Alright, so we'll share some more of it with you as we go through the show. But that's like the... Yeah.
Ooh. Right, should we have a little more, add a little color to
add a
this
little
scene?
atmosphere. Let's add a little atmosphere.
Literally.
It's a little stuffy in here. A little stuffy. Alright, yeah, that's good.
Is that good?
Yeah, I guess so. It's a little, there we go. Oh, yeah. Yeah, sometimes you just gotta... Yeah, that looks nice.
Okay.
Alright, so we're going to take a request. So let's see what people asked for. In the comments, we've got... we've got Deep in the High. We've got... I saw a spooky action request back a little ways, but we would have needed to practice that one. We could try that one. I don't know. 6 Seeds. Alright, so I think those were the...
Oh, I saw it. Spooky action.
Yeah. Alright, so those are the requests.
Okay.
What do you feel like doing?
Spooky action?
Alright, let's try it.
Let's try it.
Yeah, let's see what happens.
Haven't played it since last time we played it.
Yeah. That's always the case, though.
It's always the case, isn't it?
Alright.
Yeah. Go, right?
Yeah, alright.
Okay. You asked for it.
a flashlight on the mirror. Send a signal in Morse code.
If you step upon a needle, it goes straight to my heart. Spooky action at a distance, we're together and apart.
Are you thinking what I'm thinking at the same exact time? Spooky, if you're out there somewhere listening, will you sing down the wire? Sing down the wire. From the treehouse
And a letter
at the end of a string,
put it in our secret language
in invisible ink. Like a needle of a compass, I know right where you are. Down the handle of the ladle, little dipper to North Star. Clouds gather in the trees, bend in the wind, and the air is electric and thundering. Crackle of static, a broken connection, transmission is lost, and I'm wondering, are you thinking what I'm thinking at the same exact time? If you're out there somewhere listening, will you sing down the wire? Sing down the wire. Are you thinking what I'm thinking at the same exact time? If you're out there somewhere listening, will you sing down the
If you're out there
wire?
somewhere listening,
If you're out there somewhere listening, will you sing down the wire? Sing down the wire. Sing down the wire. Sing down the wire. Sing down the wire. So that is the other song that we have written since all this plague started happening. I'm just gonna wet my whistle.
do it. Are you ready?
Yeah.
Tuna fish.
Tuna fish.
Can't tune a piano with perfect pitch.
Make a salad with a can of it. Tuna fish. Raise a clam.
Raise a clam.
Shave your face just like a man.
How do you do it without any hands?
Raise a clam. Alright, so that's it's going well. It's
going well.
Going
All
well,
right.
yeah. Alright, so if you pre-ordered one
Ooh.
of our new Red Crow t-shirts, good news. I handed the postal delivery guy a very big bag filled with packages today, so you should be seeing those next week. And if you ordered a Society of the Mysterious Hand enameled pin, only available to members of the Society. If you don't know what the Society of the Mysterious Hand is, inquire within.
Please.
Anyway, if you ordered anything, I sent out a lot of mail over the last couple days, so stay tuned.
Stay tuned.
Watch your mailbox. If you did not pre-order one of those shirts, more good news. We ordered extras in all of the sizes up to 4X. So if you missed the boat on the pre-order, you can still get those by going to our Bandcamp.
And we have the extra small too?
No.
No, oh, we ran out.
There was one extra small pre-order and we mailed it out.
All right.
Yeah. So that's the merch news. Let's see what else. Oh, the red bandanas with the eye and the lightning bolt. There are only like 2 or 3 of those left.
Mm-hmm.
So if you want one of those, you should probably move quickly. This is Bandcamp Friday. Bandcamp, which is a music and merch platform that's very artist friendly. The first Friday of every month, they've been doing this since COVID started, where they waive their own revenue share, which I'm happy to let them have their revenue share. Like, they provide a great service, and it's always like the best way to support artists is to buy their music and other stuff on Bandcamp. Mm-hmm. But today is a good day for it.
Yeah. For us or for any other band you're interested in.
All the bands that you support, Bandcamp is the best way to support them.
Yeah, and that goes for merch and recorded music. You said that already, didn't you?
Downloads too. No, I didn't say that.
Okay.
You just said it, so that's good.
That was me. That was sometimes I get us confused.
Yeah. Anyway, Henchperson Dan has shared a link in the comments, so feel free to peruse at your leisure.
Shout out to Henchperson Dan.
Shout out to Henchperson Dan.
HBD.
Indeed. All right, we're gonna play a couple songs. Now, for those of you who are regular listeners, you may remember that several shows ago, we talked about how we have created a kind of series of road and traveling songs. And I think we planned to play them all to you in order, but I think we only played...
We got distracted.
We got distracted, and we played 2 of them. So the songs that we played a few episodes ago were Ocean City and Keep Moving. And now we are going to continue the story of our ongoing road trip.
Our wayward adventurers.
With a song, which is a newish one called Wrong Way Home.
Calling on the telephone, dreaming the head in a lightning storm, nothing gonna touch us in a thunderstorm. Wake up again with the sun in your face, day after day it's the same. Pack up your bags like you did yesterday, get to the next starting place. Get on the stage, tell a new tale every night. Stand still, the sets and the scenery change. Are we just ghosts in the light of the ghost light? Why don't we take the wrong way home? No one's calling on the telephone, dreaming the head and a lightning storm, nothing gonna touch us in a thunderstorm. What do we need to keep us going on? Half a deck of cards and a suitcase drum. What do we do when we've lost our way? Trail lucky pennies gonna get us home safe. What do we need? What do we do? Why do we take the wrong way home? No one's calling on the telephone, dreaming the head and a lightning storm, nothing gonna touch us in a thunderstorm. Travelers, we wander all over the world, chasing a shape we can't see. Home's not a place, it is only a word, where we are trying after day, it is never the same. Look at the clouds in the sky. Pack up your bags like you did yesterday. Wake with the sun in your eyes.
That song was inspired largely by a tour we did out west. Gosh, when was that? Like 1,000 years ago? 2,000 years ago?
I think so. Yeah.
Something like that. But over the course of this tour, we were mostly in the Pacific Northwest. But a fan of ours reached out about doing a house concert at their in Boise, Idaho. Which, if you look at a map, Boise, Idaho is far away from basically everything.
Far away from where we were, that's for sure.
It was closer to where we were than where we usually are. And
True.
we looked at the map and we were like, we could get from Oregon, from like Portland over to Boise, and then from there down to San Francisco. It seemed like a totally reasonable plan at the time. And
It was.
It
Worked out.
We were very lucky. And we drove across Oregon from west to east, which is an incredible thing to do next time it's safe to take such a trip out in the world, because Oregon has like so many different landscapes and like climate regions, and so you start out on the coast and then you're in the mountains and then you're like,
feels like this like high plains with like snow on it and just desert with snow.
yeah, it was incredible. Like I've never seen for such
glorious.
long distances. It was glorious. And then we drove, and we had this really lovely house concert with the Lehman family in Boise. Marcus, all of y'all, if you're watching, we treasured that memory. And then we drove from Boise down through Nevada to get to San Francisco. And so we drove through like the desert of like that whole sort of high
Yeah, we
plains
just
desert.
touched the corner of Nevada, but right when we got into Nevada, we came across this like roadside attraction trading post called White Buffalo's Trading Post.
And we've probably talked about this on the show before, but suffice to say, he sold us something called a lightning stone, which is created when the lightning strikes the sand and it fuses the sand into a kind of tube. And he sold us a bunch of other stuff, and then he gave us the lightning stone. And the lightning stone, he said, protects you against getting struck by lightning, because lightning never strikes twice in the same place. And
it's still working.
Yep.
We haven't been struck by lightning.
Still working. Yep, knock wood. But the other thing that happened on the trip, which goes into that song, is that we stopped in a place called Burns, Oregon, on the way to Boise, and we played a house concert, a sort of house concert in this little hotel there, and we met all these random people. And one of them was this...
Yeah, there was about... sorry to interrupt.
No.
There's about 12 people at this concert. We were in the middle of Burns, Oregon, which it's just ranchers mostly.
And there's some hot springs.
And some hot springs not far away, which we went to.
And we were actually just trying to get a room for the night somewhere that was on the road. And then they like looked at our website, and the owners were like, "Do you want to...
Would you like to play a concert here?
And stay here for free?" And we were like, "That's
great.
That sounds amazing." So it was a very small, very random concert, and we looked out at this crowd of people, and we thought...
Very small crowd of
people. And they were very stone-faced, and we thought, are they, like, religious conservatives? Like, did they hate this? Maybe they hate this, but they liked it. And one guy afterwards talked to us, and he said that he had been, like, in finance in the city, and he had, like, moved out there, and... I don't really remember the story as well as you do, I think.
Well, he knew he wanted to leave the Portland or wherever it was that he was living behind, so he wanted to go to the country somewhere. And he kept, when he would ask himself this question, like, where should I go? He kept finding pennies, like heads up pennies, was it? And he was out in Burns, like traveling somewhere, and I think he found a penny in Burns, and he thought, this is where I'm supposed to stay. And he said it was a trail of pennies
had led him there.
Yeah. And he was very happy. He'd been there for a couple of years.
Yeah, it's a nice town. If you ever go to Burns, Burns is really nice. And the historic Burns Hotel is a lovely place to stay.
It's really great.
Yep, they were so nice. All right, so should we?
So that's the Trail of Lucky
so that's
Pennies.
the Trail of Lucky Pennies
So
and
that's
the
what
Lightning Stone. Now you know.
All right. I'm feeling something coming up over me. Ready?
I'm ready.
Killer whale.
Killer whale.
All that kill and wind you in jail.
None of your friends gonna post your bail. Killer whale. Grizzly bear.
Grizzly bear.
Covered up with bristly hair.
Hibernate in an easy chair. Grizzly bear. Whew. I think it just comes upon you.
Yeah.
You just gotta let it out.
Whew, just like, and we definitely encourage you all to come up with your own verses. You've probably copped onto the structure by now.
It's pretty simple.
Yeah, it's pretty simple. So if you want to contribute verses to this epic ballad, we are very open to that.
It's epic poetry.
It's like epic. It's like an oral tradition. So we have another road song for you. This one is a much simpler origin story.
Oh, yeah.
Which is this. We were going to play a show in Cleveland. We asked our friend Brandy if she was going to be there. And she said, "Oh, I'm not going to be able to make it to your show. I'm driving to Idaho." We were like, that sounds ominous. Driving to Idaho.
What does that mean?
What does that mean? We had an idea of what it might mean.
Shovel in the backseat, secrets in the front. Try to keep your shit together, don't open up the trunk. Fly under the radar, keep your profile low. Driving to Idaho. Driving to Idaho. Driving to Idaho.
Something might have happened you don't talk about.
Make sure that the taillight isn't burned out.
Better watch out, better take it slow. Driving to Idaho. Driving to Idaho. Driving to Idaho. Listen for the siren, watch for flashing lights. Stick to the speed limit, travel day and night. What doesn't hurt you is what you don't know. Driving to Idaho. Driving to Idaho. Driving to Idaho. Did you need to go too far? Did you do what you had to do? Make a wish on a shooting star and hope it's not aiming at you.
Shouting at the windshield, rain is coming down.
Just another day till the money runs out.
Take a deep breath, it's all under control. Driving to Idaho. 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 Driving to Idaho.
So if any of you know anyone who works at like the Idaho Tourism Board or anything like that, like we're like totally interested in
for like potato outreach
that.
or
Yeah,
something.
sure. We will sell out with that song.
Yeah, if anyone's buying, we're selling.
And that actually is going to probably be our next single release. We have it. We recorded 3 songs over the last, 10 years, it seems
Mhm.
now, but it's
I know.
not. It's almost a year. But we did Houdini, and we did Idaho, and we did one more, and we just released Houdini, and we're so glad to know that y'all have been listening to it, and Idaho is the next one in line.
Yeah.
So.
Just like kind of getting the artwork together,
Mm-hmm.
and it's all mastered, so we're excited
Yeah,
to share.
it sounds really good. It's got some real creepy bass and drums on it.
Should we? Is it mail?
Oh,
bag
yes,
time?
it's mailbag time.
Yeah, let's get these clouds.
I
out of
love
here.
mailbag time. I know those clouds. It's like there's a better world, and we're not in it, but we can look
It's
at
definitely windier in that world
it. Yeah.
than it is in here.
All right. So we got this delightful postcard. I'm watching and waiting for you, which what a great postcard, because it's sort of sweet, but also sort of
Yeah, just look at that face. on that
creepy.
person.
Yeah.
Just-
hmm
she's a little blurry, but it's creepy.
Yeah.
It's like a David Lynch
And
kind of scene.
I am pretty sure this is from Carrie, because it is where it's postmarked, and because there's a C in the signature, and because this seems like something that you would send us. But Carrie, I would love confirmation that this is from you, because I'm like 99% sure.
It's great handwriting. by the way.
It's really pretty handwriting, and I'm just going to read a little excerpt from this postcard, which is, "The other day, I wondered if you have any songs about umbrellas or suffragettes, maybe a haunted lighthouse, a lighted fortress, a heartless laundress, just some hunches." So
Yeah.
stay tuned. We'll see.
Stay tuned.
All right, and here we have another mailbag piece. Now, do you want to open this one? Since I
Oh,
got the
sure.
postcard? We love getting mail. We love mailbag time. So
Ooh.
if you want to send us some mail, just send us a DM, and we'll supply you with an address. Ooh,
This great black cat,
sparkles.
sparkly.
What does it say?
Ooh.
Ooh.
Oh, well, we've gotten some great stickers.
Oh,
Looks like
it's
a
a
barn
bunny.
owl and a bunny with
Yeah, it's a
skulls.
barn owl and a ghost bunny, a dead bunny. It looks like the barn owl has eaten the eaten the bunny, and now the bunny is a sad ghost bunny. I love these.
Or a happier ghost bunny.
Yeah, maybe. Yeah, I mean it looks a little sad, but maybe it likes to be sad. I love this though. So good.
We're going to put it with our collection. Here, you
And
read
this is from Julian and Fred. Thank you so much, Julian and Fred. We are so touched. We love the stickers. We will put them up on our
it. This
wall.
is going up on our wall.
A wall of memorabilia and
This is so
sad
great.
ghost
I love
rabbits.
this.
I know, I love these things.
Excellent.
Thank you so much. Mailbag time. We're so touched to get your mail. All right. Well, should we bring this song to its obvious conclusion?
Oh. Yep. Ready?
Mm-hmm.
Hummingbird. Can't remember the rest of the words.
That's for you, Dad. Hope you're watching.
Hmm.
All right, we're gonna take another request. Let's see. Oh, and Night Hiker did come in. That
does.
was a doghouse. That's true. Yeah. All right, I am scrolling through the comments to find a song request. So if you have a song request, feel free to put it in the comments again.
Mm-hmm.
Let's see. None of these are song requests, although some of them are very nice comments, and we love them. All right.
Maybe they don't want us to play any music.
Yeah, we could just pick one. I mean, we could pick one.
Oh, yeah.
Oh.
I saw it.
All right.
All right.
Or that one. Oh, thank you, henchperson Dan, for bringing these to our attention.
All right, now, or you could play one and I'll play the other at the same time. Be like a Ivesian.
We have songs like that.
Which one is it?
Uh.
Now we're getting over.
All right, wait. We gotta sing this one. Manta Ray.
Manta Ray.
No one listens to what you say.
Sometimes you will have your day.
Manta
Manta
Ray.
Ray. Oh, that's good.
Yeah, really good. All right, let's do Fire Eater.
I was like, Manta Ray? We gotta play Manta Ray.
All right, let's do Fire Eater. We haven't done that one in a while.
we haven't done that in a while.
Right. I don't remember the heat or the smell of fuel or being afraid. Just the thrill of living through it. Like letting a tiger lick my bared white throat. After that I was hooked. I learned how to extinguish the flame and keep it lit inside me. Made my body welcome the play of the torch across my skin. I opened and let it in. I opened and let it in. I opened and let it in. Opened and let it in. Nothing I'd ever tried before could satisfy my insatiable desire for more. My heart nearly stopped. The ambulance sang my name more times than once. I needed danger's rush, adrenaline to light me up, that fight or flight, all dancing in my blood and on my tongue like medicine. I opened and let it in. I opened and let it in. I opened and let it in. Opened and let it in. Burn away clean. Flicker and breathe. The light and the heat within me consuming. So sweet is this thing, licking my fingers and whispering, open to me. Ever since I first lowered the blazing torch between my teeth, it takes sriracha poured on everything I eat to make it hot enough for me. It's all I need, my love, my food and drink, religion and my drug, the razor and glass, my trouble, the bottle, the needle and spoon never sizzle so sweet as this thing.
I opened and let it in. I opened and let it in. 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 So sweet is this thing, licking my fingers and whispering, open to me. It's been a minute since we played that one.
It has been a minute. It's nice to play that one.
It
Thanks
is.
for requesting it.
Thank you.
And also, I heard a rumor that it is MC's birthday this weekend, so we would like to wish MC a very happy birthday. MC,
Happy birthday.
may you live forever. All right. Well, we have one song remaining for you, and it's going to be a request song. And before we play it, we have a special ritual to undertake. And we're going to take this opportunity also to remind you all, if you're late to the party, this is a donation-based concert. And can you do the thing?
Gonna do it.
Oh yeah, okay.
I'm gonna do it.
Donation-based concert. So if you are in a position to support our music making and these shows financially, we are grateful for that, and we appreciate you. But we appreciate you just for being here also. So do not feel pressured or anything like that. But we love knowing that you have our stuff and our music, and that's a great way to keep this project going. So.
And I think so for our closing ritual, we need some color. We need some Technicolor, I think.
Oh, that's nice.
Ooh, doesn't that feel good?
Yeah, it's like the Wizard of Oz.
It is.
I know. I feel like I should have like
Oh, look.
All right.
You started.
Porcupine.
Porcupine.
I tried to pet you, now I'm picking quills out of my behind.
Porcupine.
I think you need another line on Porcupine. So, you know.
All right,
All right.
Slow, Loris.
Slow, Liz.
Hiding out in my purse.
Killing them all with venom furs. Slow, Loris. Oh,
It's good.
This is like the best idea we ever had.
I know, totally. All right, you want to pull up the oracle?
Yeah, I'm going to pull up the oracle.
The ancient.
Oh, the ancient oracle of the unicorns. That's right. The oracle of the unicorns.
We're
Now,
running out of unicorns.
Now, this deck is getting smaller.
What happens to the unicorn?
Well, when we pull a unicorn, I then mail it to some lucky recipient in the next merch order. So if you order some merch, you might get a unicorn. You never know.
And then all your dreams will come true.
Depending on whether your dreams are unicorn
Based.
Yeah.
Okay.
All right. So I'm just gonna. Oh, the other thing is that
Yeah, let me do that.
All right, you do that.
It's making me antsy.
All right, I'm sorry. No, you do it. Can you like do the bridge? Can you do it on screen? He's doing it, but you can't see it. Oh yeah. Oh, very impressive. Oh.
All right, here we go.
See, it's true.
See, it is true. But did you get this card here?
We've definitely gotten this one before, but that was prior to our new policy of sending them out. So some of you may remember.
Oh, this one.
The Miracles Unicorn. Miracles Unicorn. Miracles. I think we could all use a miracle right now, which was what I said last time, and it was true then, and it's still true. So unicorn, let's put a little more sparkle.
Unicorn.
Oh, yeah.
Come on, who's coming up with that? Do you need another card for clarification? Miracle?
Yeah, sure. What the hell?
Okay.
All right.
You pick it.
Okay.
So we have miracles with...
Beloved.
Oh.
Beloved. This is some kind of like horrible two-headed... No, I'm sorry. It's a beautiful two-headed unicorn. They seem to be fused.
Is that movie Equus? Did you see that?
No. Okay. So here. Oh, you probably can't read that. It's very small.
Beloved. Prepare for your life partner. Romance to eternity for your relationship.
No, it's returning. It's returning to your relationship.
Besides, you are both unstoppable.
Believe you are lovable. This is...
Besides, you are unstoppable.
I like yours. All right, and here's what the Miracles Unicorn says. Have faith that your miracle is on the way. Your prayers have been answered. Surrender the how. All right.
All right, you'll be receiving this.
Yeah. Maybe this will bring insight or luck into your life. Who knows?
Who knows?
Oh, the Beloved Unicorn, you probably can't tell. It's also festooned with some butterflies. So that's like a 2
Obviously.
for 1.
Unicorn. Miracles shall not be sporned.
Beloved now from night to morn. Unicorn.
Sorry, I kind of murdered that one. Sorry.
No.
That was well done.
You did not murder the unicorn.
Not the actual unicorn.
All right, and and it looks like somebody else started a unicorn one. So there's a lot of different ways.
There you go.
Yeah, there's a lot of ways this could go. Yeah. All right, so that brings us basically to the end. We're going to do one more
Yeah.
song to see you out into the night before we see you next week. Thank you all so much for tuning in. This is the best part of our week, and we are just so grateful and glad that we get to do this with you this way.
Yeah, be careful out there. Be safe. Be kind and loving to each other.
And we'll see you back here on Friday the 13th.
Friday the 13th. What could be better?
What could go wrong? All right, now we have to pick our last song, which I guess we should have done, because
Yeah.
now there's going to be an awkward silence while we decide.
I'm going to play a little song.
Okay.
Unicorn. What do you do with all those horns?
Ooh, we could do this one.
Yeah.
All right. Here we go.
Here we go.
In the dirigible gondola, the clouds fog up your monocle. You wipe it with a handkerchief embroidered with a monogram. Looking for lost continents, you'd better check your pocket watch. We won't be home for luncheon, but they'll keep the platters warm.
Not as pure as gold.
Captive of the scientists,
Not as sharp as
he practiced his
glass.
experiments.
Not as strong as stone.
Flesh and blood will never last.
My baby's got a heart of brass.
Underneath the diving bell, return to the submersible before the lonely Nautilus can wrap you in its tentacles, moistening your handkerchief to polish your discoveries. The needle of the compass doesn't point to any north. Not as pure as gold,
The scientist.
not as sharp as glass,
Experiment.
not as strong as stone.
Flesh and blood will never last.
My baby's got a heart of brass. Quince paste laced with laudanum will get you through the tedium of waiting to be rescued from inside the sanitarium. The esoteric brotherhood suspect you're up to nothing good. The ampule in your handkerchief will put them all to sleep. We're all some kind of machine.
We're only cogwheels, pistons and steam.
All of us powered by water and heat. It makes our tick-tock hearts beat, 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 beat. The automaton forever sits, its hand upon the writing desk, gently grips a fountain pen that circumscribes an arabesque, deciphering the messages encrypted by the alchemist. A handkerchief will wipe away the secrets that it keeps.
Not as pure as gold.
Captive of the scientists,
Not as sharp as
he practices
glass.
experiments.
Not as strong as
Flesh and blood will never last. My baby's got a heart of brass. Floating down the Amazon, we wonder if we've gone too far. Plunge into the whirlpool at the basin of the waterfall. Scribbling this chronicle, the fog clouds up your monocle. A handkerchief can stop her up. Our message in a bottle, we have left it gently bobbing on the surface of the water as we sail around the spiral into mystery or miracle. Cry into your scry glass, inquire of your oracle. Squint into your spyglass, you can see us wave farewell. Good night. We love you. We'll see you next week.
See you next week.